Welcome to this Absolute Beginner's Blender tutorial number 14. This is a four-part tutorial where we will model this, a speaker woofer. We start out by adding a mesh object, a circle. Open up the toolbar to change the number of vertices to 16. Close the toolbar. Go into edit mode and make sure you have edge select A to make sure everything's good. And then I will want to rotate this R, Z until, okay, that's not quite what I wanted. So R, Z, and then shift to adjust it so that that edge is perfectly horizontal. I have to make another adjustment, R, Z. Now, then what I want to do from here is I want to extrude this, so I have a ring, and I'll press E for extrude, press E for extrude, left mouse button, scale, just a tiny bit, and then extrude, scale, extrude, scale. Then I want to select these four edges. Press E for extrude, scale, Shift C, pull it out. And to change the length of these, because I don't want them to be expanding like that, I want them to be tapered off. I can change to normal orientation and press S for scale and 0.2, S 0.2, S 0.2, and S 0.2. The next thing to do is to shift back to face mode, Alt, right mouse, select this ring, then press Ctrl I to select the inverse, press 1 to look at the face front mode, then press E to extrude, E, and then left mouse button without moving the mouse, pushing that up a little bit, and then E again, same procedure, and then the third time. And go to object mode, and it looks like that looks good. Next thing I want to do is to prepare for the holes here, where the screw holes. To do that, I'll select these four faces, then press W, subdivide, open up the toolbar, increase the number of cuts to 2, close the toolbar, press the delete button to delete these faces, press the left mouse button while my cursor is here, about there, press 1 to get the front view so I can see how deep down the cursor is, and I want it to be right there, right there. Press back to 7, and then I can center it. Okay, that's where I want it. Now I want to add a Shift A circle that I need to change to 12 segments, 12 vertices. Now I make sure that I'm in edge mode and scale it. And this is completely arbitrary, how big of a hole you want to make. There you go. I change back to global, then press Shift D for duplication. I can just grab that new ring along and pull it straight over, just horizontally move it. And Alt right mouse to select the ring. Alt right mouse to select both rings, and then Shift D to duplicate and pull those down here like that. And now I'll close up one of these. Press A to deselect everything. Make sure we have nothing selected we don't want selected. And then press. What I will do now is to actually manually make these faces one at a time, because I want these to be quads. So I'm not going to complete that because I've already prepared one that is completed. Anyway, once you've filled in all these faces, then you want to select the ring here and choose face or front mode, Z for mesh, and extrude. Then you can see exactly where you're at, so you can control the edges perfectly. Go back to solid mode. So since I have prepared this, we'll go to a place where there is a completed frame. And this is what you want your end result to look like. So this concludes this first portion of the tutorial. We've now made the frame. In the next portion we will make the cone. Thank you, and look forward to talking to you again.